Hey Sean, this is Joe. I just wanted you to see. Um, I've got a WordPress already set up. We did this a while back, and I have it hosted under a temporary host. So it's in privacy mode. No one can see it, and I do have a temp user. SSL is usually included. It is active. However, you won't see a padlock on the private one. As soon as we get a domain, which you have, then what we need to do is I need to go into wherever it's sitting and point it over here. I think I have that access. And then we will make the domain hosted here with the live SSL and you're safe. Okay, so and then we're good. So when I go into the site, this is site, it's on a Divi, which is probably one of your stronger. This is a Divi builder. One of your stronger, more popular ones. Looks like Nate designed a kind of a logo-esque there. There's some good history, engineering wise, historical wise, behind that logo. The squares, a square that needed to be rounded off. I forget the history behind that. Anyway, REI management software. I like the colors. Might be a little light for me right now. Maybe my screen's just too bright. That might be it. I think my screen's a little too bright. Getting too old, right? So then, of course, this panel here, could be any number of things, especially like the login deal, right? And get it done with us, and then, three areas of staging all the features. So like highlight the top three features of what it does, but then they can see all the features. Analyze data, build strong relationships with your customers, recent updates. So this would be the blog area, what you're doing next, what's coming out. And they can see all of them once it fills up three panels. And then on mobile, this condenses up and down. So you don't want to overload it, right? So we always want a sample of everything. Managing your business doesn't have to be hard. Some of those great quotes that came out of that meeting, we can get in here. So just wanted you to see we're kind of ready. And then, of course, it's all on a sign up today, and we'll make that available at the top. Whether or not we need more than one landing page, I don't think it's necessary. Maybe one or two. Then, of course, at the bottom, we will have, this is all rights reserved, REI Software Solutions, engineered and powered by JAG. Then, of course, any of the connection links that you have. But also at the bottom, we will have, the disclaimers, privacy policy, those kinds of things, okay? So, we're ready. We just like to maybe go to stage 2, man. And I guess I need to point that domain. I guess if you, I forget. I'm trying to remember if you really wanted to move it over, or do you want to leave it there? I'll point the REI Solutions domain here, but then what phone number, email we're going to use, right? And then how we're going to API it where you got it sitting, okay? It's really kind of the only thing there. And then I would probably give Nate a little bit of access to that thing to see if he can make it look a little prettier without distorting it. Loves your form capture that you had at the bottom, or the drop down summary form, as I mentioned to you. And so obviously we're going to want the fonts, and we're going to want the color scheme of the site to mirror what's on the app. And so that work will need to be done too, okay? Thanks a lot, brother.